Hello everyone! Today's video is a vegan meal prep with a day's worth of vegan food. This video is in collaboration with Fit and Fresh, featuring their Newberry Chiller Bag and their insulated lunch kit. Fit and Fresh offers really cool and convenient solutions that make it easier to eat healthier when you're on the go, whether you're at work or at school or even just at home and you just want your meals all prepared for you. Also, Fit and Fresh's products are all BPA free, non-toxic, easy to clean. They are also microwave and dishwasher safe, which is really awesome. So if you want to see how I prepared all of these meals, then just keep on watching. So the first recipe I'm going to make is lentil vegetable soup, and I'm starting with a bunch of chopped up carrots. It's about a pound of baby carrots, 2 small onions chopped up as well. It's about 4 cloves of garlic sliced up, and then I have broccoli. I chopped up the broccoli heads and then I chopped up the stems smaller. I don't like to waste the stems. I always use those. And then 1 cup of red lentils, 1 cup of green lentils, some fresh kale here, and then a bunch of vegetable broth. I just use the low sodium vegetable broth from Trader Joe's, and I used a lot of it. I probably ended up using like 12 cups or so to make this. And then just a can of whole corn. So I started with adding the vegetable broth, and I right away turned the heat up to high just because I wanted to bring everything to a boil right away. Then I added a cup of white cooking wine. I've used other kinds of cooking wine before too, but I just wanted to use white this time, and I poured that on in. You can see it's heating up pretty quickly, which is what I wanted, so that everything really cooks very well. So then I added the onions and the garlic right away as it was still heating up to get those flavors soaking in right away, and I stirred everything up. Then I added the lentils. Again, those take probably the longest to cook of everything, so I wanted to get those in right away as well. Then I stirred the soup a few times, and really stir it as you go, definitely. And then I let it sit for a few minutes, bring it to a boil, and then I added the carrots and the broccoli stems first. Stirred that in again and let it come to a boil. Again, I don't want to dump too much in so that the soup gets cold. Like, I want it to stay pretty hot as I'm cooking it. So I let it come to a boil again, and then I added the broccoli florets. Then at this point, I felt like I needed some more vegetable broth, so I added another box of the vegetable broth. Then I added about half of this bag of kale, and I covered it and I let it sit on medium heat, see at about 5, for about an hour or maybe an hour and a half, just until everything is cooked and tender and done. And there you have it. And this is enough to last the whole week, which I absolutely love eating off of this soup for the whole week. So it's one of my favorite things to do. On usually Sundays, I just make a big pot of soup and eat off of it the whole week. So there's the first recipe. The next recipe is really easy. All you need is some oats, some sugar, and some frozen berries. I am using Quick Cook steel cut oats from Trader Joe's and some mixed frozen berries here and just white sugar because that's what I had. You can use any kind of oats, whatever you prefer. I like these because I think they're healthy and they cook pretty quickly. So you start with the water boiling, and then you add your Quick Cook oats. And then with the water still boiling, add the frozen berries. That'll chill the water down a lot, so you want to leave the heat on high so that it brings it back up to a boil, and stir all that in. And I ended up cooking it probably about 5 extra minutes just because of the berries. Then it set on the container. So, but that's it. Then you have some berry oatmeal, and this is another one that I like to make in larger quantities to eat off of throughout the week. It's just really easy and tastes really good, and it's healthy with the berries and the grains. So that's another favorite recipe of mine. And I want to show you guys these containers too, because they're really cool. So you can see some of them all stacked up there. And this is the kit that they sort of sent me. So those 3 on the left, along with the water bottle and the lunch bag, all come together in a kit, and then this is their salad shaker set, which I am going to make the salad next, and I will show you how that works. So here's the salad shaker set. It comes with this really cool lid that has an ice pack attached to it. So you can freeze that, stick it in there, and it'll keep your salad cold without actually touching the food, but it keeps everything nice and cold, which is really cool. And then it has this other compartment, which is supposed to be for dressing. Now, I got to be 100% honest with you guys. This didn't really work for me for dressing. I'm not sure if I did it wrong, but it's so you're supposed to be able to twist it so that the dressing kind of dispenses into your salad when you're ready for it to, but the seal wasn't tight. If you can see there, the dressing that I use is an oil and vinegar dressing, and it leaked through. So I can't recommend the dressing container part of the salad shaker, but everything else about it was really cool. So for the salad, again, really simple. I just used some mixed baby greens, a handful of grape tomatoes. I chopped up half of an avocado and a bunch of cucumber. And that is just what I put in my salad. And then I just set the ingredients sort of on top of the lettuce so that it stays fresh and separated until I'm ready to eat it. In the next container, I put some dry roasted and salted mixed nuts along with some dried apricots just for a nice little snack and a boost of protein throughout the day. Then I wanted to show you guys what I put in my water when I'm feeling fancy. I have really been loving this lately because I've been forcing myself to drink a lot of water. So I have fresh mint leaves, sliced cucumbers, and some lemon wedges. And I just put all of these ingredients right in my water bottle. I don't use a strainer or anything like that. You totally can if you're fancier than I am, but I just put it right in the water bottle, a couple of ice cubes in there. I don't like it too cold, but I like it cool. And then I just fill it up with water and shake it up, and there you have a nice, really nice flavored water. I especially love the mint leaves because they give it a little bit of a almost sweet flavor to it without any extra sugar being added to it. So that's really nice. And here's a close-up of the Newberry chiller bag that they sent me that all of the containers will go in. And on the inside here, you can see that it also comes with another ice pack, and it has a little sort of a sleeve in there that the ice pack can slip in so that everything stays nice and cold. This pack is in the pink aqua paisley print. If you are curious, I think it's really cute and really nice. And I wanted to show you how these containers also sort of stack together. So they stack really nicely, and then they kind of like clip on each other. So you can see that they really go together well. So I think that's really cool. If you're stacking them in your fridge or whatever, it works really well. So there you guys go. There is my vegan meal prep for a day. Honestly, I would probably eat, probably like a separate dinner and maybe something before breakfast, but I think that this is definitely the bulk of what I will eat in a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.